Hello, chums. Welcome to Game Boomers Live. We're playing Octopath again. Let me just press the button here and get us started. Everyone says Octosat whenever I play this game. It's not Octosat. In fact, I don't know if you guys remember, but this autosave was because my battery ran out in my controller. I should hopefully have a better... I recharged it for a while. You know what? Maybe I should check it out. What's the battery at, just in case? 75%. That should be good for a night. Yeah, Butters. I don't know if you recall, Butters, but okay. Today's video, YouTube is BuzzFeed's vassal. When I was talking about Sargon, I put a picture of Sargon with Butters, and it was from the video, if you recall, Butters, where you had told Sargon that my videos sucked. Was it a good video for once because you were in it? Is that the reason? Yeah, it's the exact frame where Sargon's like, where you had said, Dev, your videos suck! And Sargon's like sputtering like, I don't know what to say about this. And he has his arms out. I picked out the perfect frame. So yeah. If I recall, we were on our way. You know what, maybe I should take a look. Yeah, my beard needs to go at this point. I've been just a bum the past couple of weeks, dude. We're on our way to... Are we doing Primroses at Chapter 3 at Noble Court, or are we doing Hanitz? Because we only have Chapter 3s to do now, right? I think we're on our way to Hanitz in Still Snow. The walkable ground having very obvious tiles with the rest of the background being separate, not the same repeatedly, is making me uncomfortable. I kind of see what you mean, but I do like it. Like, this is meant to be a love letter to Final Fantasy VI. And in that way, it kind of succeeds.
It's a good day for battle.
I am ready.
What do I got? Just knives and axes. Okay, well, whatever. These guys are easy enough, it doesn't matter. Oh, thank you, Butters. I appreciate it. I did actually work reasonably hard on it. Hey, wait a minute, doesn't this game really suck? And doesn't the host of the stream also suck? And does the website suck? And the game console sucks? And everyone here sucks except me? Just thinking out loud. Yeah, Fairy?
Victory shall be mine.
I am ready.
Let's move this. Alright. Everything in the world sucks if you point it all out. Yeah. So today's video, if you haven't seen it yet, today's video is on BuzzFeed, which is a failing pile of garbage. I think everyone can agree.
Thou didst fight with courage.
Blackshirt, I do know, I had this spoiled for me. The game connects at the end. You have to wait until Chapter 4 for everyone's story to connect, but it does connect. Like, they're disjointed stories up until the very end. I got called out by you, Butters. Which is only, it's a low tier call out, I have to be completely frank about that. Sargon did not agree or disagree, he just kind of laughed and went along with it because he's a polite boy. Yeah, BuzzFeed's going down, but it cannot die fast enough. Like, it just sucks, man. You know, Vice is pretty bad, but I think BuzzFeed might be the worst of them because unlike, you know, Vice, and unlike whatever remains of Gawker, and unlike anybody else that's out there, BuzzFeed actually has reach. And so they can actually do damage.
I am ready.
The crowd was on your side. Butters, how many people in that crowd actually think, do you actually think knew who I was? Or were they just going ooh because you were calling somebody out and you could have called anybody out? Just out of curiosity, I don't think anybody knows who I am, man. I'm an unknown completely. Like 2 people, if I'm lucky. Basically, like you get a bailout from some big tech company. Well, yeah, but even Univision is like getting rid of BuzzFeed, not BuzzFeed, is getting rid of Gawker now. Like they bought Gawker a few years ago, and now they're getting rid of him. All right, like these guys just aren't worth it. They're just not fucking worth it, and they're not. There you go, axes. Nobody watched my shitty videos. Well, then I'm just completely fine, aren't I? Spears, axes, bows, swords, spears. None of the things. Oh, axes. I can use axes. Okay. To be fair, yeah, Gammon, you're right there. Actually, Vice has done some actual reporting. The problem is, it gets completely overshadowed by their bullshit.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Well, I mean, Butters, BuzzFeed's relevant. They're just factually inaccurate. The problem isn't really the relevancy. They don't write bullshit about their vaginas all the time. So that's one thing. But they do write completely inaccurate and often just fake stuff about everything. Artsy. How should I say your name? Artsy dy, Artsy die. The voice acting is a bit odd in this game. I'll agree with you on that. Like, it's a Final Fantasy VI looking game with full voice acting. It doesn't seem to work out, does it? Yeah. They're online. They're online tabloids, those places, but they're not like... They have way more reach than any tabloid should. Nice t-shirt, nerd. Where did I get it? Oh yeah, jellyfish? My mom got this for me like 7 years ago, and I still wear it. Because why not? It still fits. Hey JD, they don't mind wasting money, even if BuzzFeed Vice fail, the mission was a success. Their purpose was to fully destabilize the West and for their drive members in the generation into insanity. Mr. JD, it's been my experience, which is quite limited, but it's been my experience that a lot of young kids nowadays are like Soph. They're not as edgy as Soph, and they're not as well written as Soph is, but they're like Soph in that they are rejecting social justice like as an entire generation. Because they have the internet. They have free access to the internet. They have free access to information. They can figure things out for themselves, and they often do.
Time to teach you a lesson.
The History Channel originally made Pawn Stars and Ancient Aliens, but found high-quality documentaries like Rise and Fall of the Third Reich. So I'm going after the easy buck. Yeah, the Tame Chicken New. That's basically what YouTube's doing now. It's what Netflix did. Like, when the first year of Netflix announcing that they were going to make their own content, they made some pretty good content. But then what happened? Now there's tons of it, and it's all shit. It's all shit.
Victory shall be mine.
It's not soft. It's Soph. S-O-P-H. Yeah. A groomed child. I don't know if she's groomed necessarily, Mr. JD. I think she's just like an edgelord. When I was 14, I said shit like that in IRC. Like you just the edgiest possible shit you can just to get a reaction out of somebody and watch somebody shit themselves. Yeah, lots of kids do that. Nobody watches Netflix original stuff. To be fair, I was watching House of Cards like the first 4 seasons. It was pretty good.
I am ready.
Axe, knife. God damn it. Okay, whatever.
Let my
Like House of Cards was really good. Orange is the New Black is like okay. It's not great, but it's okay.
I am ready.
No.
This giant boar's taking a lot of hits.
Let my arrow.
There we go.
Thou didst fight with courage.
Minors should not be allowed on YouTube. I think they completely disallow people who are lower than 13 on YouTube, but people just do it because they don't fucking care. Nope, I don't want to go that way. I mean, Didn't 4chan disallow people? Didn't 4chan disallow people posting on it below 18, but yet everyone did? They just, as long as you didn't admit to it like an idiot, they just left you alone.
I am ready.
I have Wing Desire, yes. And actually, okay, here. There's many reasons why I'm late tonight. But, like, I'd say the last 20 minutes of me being late was because I was showing Naomi Soft's video, Be Not Afraid, the one that got BuzzFeed's ire. And she, like... She thought it was funny, but she was like, I can't fucking watch this. This is ridiculous. And she, like, had to stop. Yeah, Butters, it's just like, what's the age of your birth? You just put it in, and it's like, okay. Of course, everybody, like, just lies on that shit. Okay. Man. I'm waiting. Sure, Fairy. Where do I go? Where do I go? North Swarky Trail to Swarky. I want to go to Victor's Hollow, so let's go this way. Yeah. So, I'm not going to tell you who, because it's...
I am ready.
Somebody who's involved with the channel. But they posted nudes of themselves when they were 16 on 4chan. And just did not give a shit. And you couldn't see the person's face. Just cut off at the head. So it was very clearly child porn. It's not Dragon Fat. She's only a mod. She's not part of the channel. It's Dave. Everyone says it's Dave. But basically, like, you couldn't tell it was the person wasn't 18. So the news just went out into the 4chan world and they disappeared. It's like, okay, well, like, people just don't fucking care. So sure, camera lady, baby nudes. I never want to see the phrase baby nudes ever again. Here we go, we're going to Still Snow. You saved them. Trying to get Pro Jared's attention. Oh god. What do you guys think of the latest? What do you guys think of the latest Pro Jared thing? That is what Jim thinks about it, Butters. I do recall... hey Winston, what's up, dude? There are old videos of us together, of her on the show.
Let us fight with honor.
Oh fuck, there's a giant bear.
What is the logic?
Yeah, I agree with that too, black shirt and jeans. Ross got fucked over, unfortunately. Hey, Woodworm. The whole thing about Nicole, though,
I am ready.
was basically that she moved off to school, and now her job prevents her from doing any edgy shit on the internet anymore.
Victory.
So, that's that. Her job's actually reasonably public, so she's just fucked off, which is fine. There's a hint of truth from it. You didn't even try to polish it at all. Yeah, Butters. Like the fact, like Pro Jared was like, it's not all me. It's also Heidi who did some things, and Heidi, like, no one's perfect. Everyone has done some things that they were getting in their relationship. So fair enough. But like, he didn't even bring up the pedophile shit, the fans thing. It was all focused on him and his wife and what his wife did wrong. And it was just, it felt like a double down. It felt like a double down, and I think he's going to suffer from it long term.
Letting my arrow fly in truth. Coming, if thou dare.
Come on, just kill. There you go. There he goes. Okay.
Letting the hunt.
Yeah. Whatever Heidi did, she didn't do anything to somebody who's underage. You know? There's an obvious difference there, like cheating, fine. That's just straight up bad. Entering into polyamorous relationships, you know, probably not a good idea, but it's your life, you do whatever you want. You're adults, whatever. You know? Immoral, but not necessarily like objectively bad, so who cares? Soliciting, sending nudes to, and getting nudes from your underage fans. That is a whole other fucking level. Like, a whole other fucking level. How is this bear killing us?
I am ready.
Ross has consistently come out of this winning, though. His only comment on the matter was, I don't want to talk about obviously, and something from all these underrated enders I love because I know this will get traction anyway. Fair enough. Like, that's one way to handle it, Butters. It's a really good, it's a really positive way. Like, that's one quality way to do it. And he did it right. Why are open relationships immoral? I don't think they're necessarily immoral. I think some people think they're immoral. You know, on like a base level morality, if everyone consents, then it's their business. You know? I do think that they're doomed to failure in 9 out of 10 cases, but they're adults. They handle their own affairs.
Let us fight with honor. Have at you.
Let's see what I can do with healing.
A miracle indeed.
Yeah, Woodworm, exactly. Pro Jared let his YouTube thing go to his head. Just straight up. Why did I do that? I'm an idiot.
I am ready.
Nobody has an axe, but you're weak against daggers, so I'll do that. I've heard of some. Yeah. I've heard of some people who are in open relationships and it works, Sikachi. Yeah, I definitely do. I've definitely heard of that. The Alabama abortion shit seems to be like fucking insanity. What the hell are they doing? Well, first of all, it's Alabama. They're the new Texas, basically. What the hell are they doing? Jesus. Didn't mean to do that.
Now then. Out of my way.
What is the logical course of action?
Letting the hunt begin.
Tim Pool had an interesting take. Those Bills are going to reopen Roe versus Wade. Maybe. It's possible.
My arrow flying true.
Yeah. Either way you look at it, whether you're pro-life or pro-choice, abortion needs something more shaky. Either way, from a legal standpoint, than Roe v. Wade.
Victory shall be mine.
Butters, I think if people want to have sex with other partners, the far healthier way to do it is to have threesomes. Really, like, your committed partner, and one other person, all together. Rather than you just having, like, side pieces that you just pair off with whenever you want. Like, if at the very least, your partner is included in the sexual encounter with the other person, then I think it probably minimizes the risk of jealousy.
The battle is truly joined. Out of my way.
No, Loxus J.
Letting my arrow flying true.
Now then.
See what we can do here. Yeah, exactly, Sakachi. Like, it's a different situation. If you're having the occasional threesome, you're clearly not in an open relationship.
Now, what next? Now the true lesson begins.
What does it cost on PC, Dynasty Star? Yeah, Butters, there's like a very different need. Like, if you want to fuck somebody else and still keep your partner, that's a different desire. Probably related, but I think a different desire than wanting to have two girls at the same time, or wanting to have two guys at the same time, right? It was $80 on Switch, Dinosaur. It was a full price game.
Not bad. A passing.
I don't know if I agree with that, Artsy Die. I get what you're saying, though. Like, if you're poly, then there's instances where you're having sex with somebody who's not your partner, and you're, like, pairing off. I can see why that goes against the idea of marriage. But, like, if you're having threesomes, at least your partner's always there. Like, it's a different thing. We're doing Hanit's story, right? Yeah. Like, the whole point of being in an open relationship or being in a poly relationship or something along those lines is that you get to have sex with somebody who's not your partner. Your partner just isn't there. They're not involved. They're off doing something else. When you're having threesomes, and only threesomes, you're still committed to your partner. There's just another person involved because your partner's always there. It's a different situation. And I think a couple that regularly has threesomes has at least an okay chance of being successful, while open relationships are probably just doomed to failure long term, I think. Here, let's do Hanit's story here. Continue the tale. Story so far. Following her master's trail, Hanit made the long journey to Stoneguard. She talked to Natalia, who had been friends with Xanta. Following Natalia's clues, Hanit found her master in the forest. He had been petrified by the beast called Red-Eye. So now we have to go find Red-Eye, who is petrifying people across the land. There's a seer in Still Snow. We're here to get the seer's advice.
Oh.
It's a very heavy thunderstorm out there, guys. Is she a snow leopard? Is that why she having fun here? I guess so. Yeah, snow leopard, exactly. Yeah, Octopath has some pretty good music. Like the boss fights, the boss fight themes are incredible.
Woohoo!
Hey kids, don't get eaten. I'm just gonna make you cuddly. Yeah, me too. You know what I want? I want a bedroom that is like at least one full wall glass, maybe two. And even a ceiling that's glass would be nice. Wouldn't work in Canada, there's too much snow. But like, just to listen to rain. Just to, in the middle of the night, be lying in bed and listen to rain hitting glass. All night. It'd be incredible. Yeah, communication is the most important part of an open relationship, but communication is the most important part of any relationship. Just passing. Hi, honey bear. How are you tonight, sweetness? I assume you're just passing through. Same with me, Butters. Sometimes it looks great, sometimes it doesn't. Clearbrook. Do you mean the Riverland stuff? Like the do 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 when you're going down the river? Loxus, I have already given out the address to the SFO mansion, and no one has appeared here yet, so. How far are you in the game, Ironcaster? I've completed everyone's chapter 2s. I'm doing other chapter 3s now.
Whoa. So.
Sure, Alexis. Look at you. Fair enough. Yeah. I agree, Butters, yeah. I'm pretty far ahead of you,
Oh, yes.
Ironcaster. You might get some spoilers if you watch me if you don't mind.
Now then.
Ah.
Yeah, black shirt and jeans. Like, the whole... One part of intersectionality... Oh, fuck off, Dinosaur. One part of intersectionality is, like, the insistence that all sexual behavior is equally valid and that none of it is dangerous. You know? And that if there is any danger
I see.
involved in sexuality, that's a product of the patriarchy and it has to be reined in. That's why they say, you know, free birth control for all, because pregnancy is a danger of sexuality.
Bye-bye.
Shit like that, right? So you have that in the one hand, that attitude towards sex, that, you know, people should be free to do many more things sexually than they were in the past. And, you know, fair enough, that does make sense. Like, 100 years ago, you couldn't be gay. It was much harder to be gay than it is now. And now people can do that. Now gay people who are actually gay and not just trending, because it's trendy now, people who are actually gay can marry and not be discriminated against, you know? Cannot be chased out of town. You know, shit, like, okay, there's a good thing that the recent sexual twist in our culture has brought about. That more people who would normally be, like, on the outcast of society can now do things, can now be a part of society, okay? So fair enough. However, like, the other side of that is that even as they want sex to be completely safe and have no danger and have nothing wrong with it, they also insist that sexuality is so inherently dangerous that you need, like, fucking written consent forms. You need to have, you know, enthusiastic, reaffirmed consent through every single stage of your encounter with the person. Those two ideas just don't mesh. They cannot be both things at the same time. You can't insist that sex is 100% positive, 100% good, 100% open, 100% equal, and also have no problems with consent. You can't put those two things together. It just won't work. And that's why we have so many problems sexually right now. Because those things just do not work together. Did I make any sense there? I feel like I was just rambling. Okay, is there anything to get in the shops? I've already come here at one point, so maybe not. I think I've got mostly better stuff. Oh, there's a graviton axe. That's kind of better, isn't it? Not much, though. I think I'll just keep what I have. You made good points? Oh, thank you. You're saying that because you're a white man? Oh, well, fuck me. Exactly, black shirt and jeans. Something is oppressive, whether it's oppressive to Christian morals, it's oppressive to intersectional morals, same thing. Sex strike? Yeah, the way I see it is, what sex strike? Haha! Huntress's longbow. That's significantly better. So maybe I'll get a Huntress longbow. I'll put her on Cyrus. Fuck off, Dinister. What would I rate Earthbound on a scale of 1 to 10 if I can't go past 5? Two 5s then. Okay, I'm gonna head up to. How do I get there again? This town's kind of confusingly laid out. Yeah, see, because of the snow, you can't really easily see that this isn't just scenery. It's actually a path to the second part of the town back here. What's the biggest point that you would concede to the feminist movement? Probably the right to vote for first wave feminists. That was a big one. Right to work from second wave, like to get out of the house and actually do whatever jobs you want to do. That was more social than legal, though. Third wave? Nothing. Not a single fucking thing, dude. What's this crowd? What's going on here?
Listen up.
Oh, they all want to see Madame Setsuna.
Oi!
What the hell is this?
A pox on 'em. Yeah.
Jesus.
What the?
You wretched whoreson. Sorry, I'm watching the cutscene, guys. Sorry.
Oi!
He doesn't talk. Let's beat him up then.
Honestly,
No.
Where does Numi work? She's a cashier.
yeah.
The docks. Fuck off. Fuck off with that.
Oh,
Who is that man?
Doubtless.
Wait, he keeps the riffraff from bothering her. When I was here with Primrose, it was no big deal to get in there. Go send emails to her employer. I met her on the job when I used to work at the store that she works at.
Could that mean?
Okay. Okay, so as it turns out, everyone likes to visit her. Fine, fair enough. Cutscenes are a bit long-winded here. Primrose ain't no riffraff? Yeah, I guess. I did not die, sir. Sorry.
Ah,
Curses.
Okay, let's see what we can do to talk to her. Dev working? That's a joke. Haha! Provoke.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. Let my arrow fly and true.
Let's do Highland Ratkin 4. Look at this guy. He came in and did it.
Let my arrow fly and true. Let my arrow fly and true. Let the hunt begin.
Mountain goat?
Visits me. Let my arrow fly and true.
I should be taming more animals with her, honestly. Her animal taming ability is quite useful. I just never use it. 'Cause I'm fucking lazy. Yeah, I'll see you later, Dinosaur.
Let the hunt begin. Sorcery.
The animal taming is nice to get your enemies out of the fight. Fair enough. Whoa, what the hell? Suddenly I'm... You know what? Can I use my mossy meep to heal?
Let the hunt begin.
Heal some more.
Visits me.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
What next?
Yep, I'm the girl. I'm the girl!
What next?
Yeah, I really should have come into this fight with actual, like, decently leveled beasts tamed.
What next?
That was on the right, confirmed.
Come in, if thou darest.
Alert BuzzFeed immediately. I'm too small for BuzzFeed to notice me.
Come in, holding back nothing.
Best Octopath grill? Oh, easy. That's Tressa. Tressa's the best, dude. I'm not gonna become a Minecraft streamer, you fucking...
Come in, if thou darest.
Not Primrose, Tressa.
I will not be thy Let in my come.
Oh yeah, Butters, you missed that, didn't you?
Come in, if thou darest.
You missed me playing Minecraft on the show yesterday, and
Let in the hunt beginning.
I was really scared. I just heard back from BuzzFeed for telling me that Trevor was streaming on Twitch and making videos on YouTube. I'm making friends all right. They just said who? I don't fucking know who. I got freaked out by a bat. Winter on. Okay, this guy's taking fucking forever. What's wrong with you, Butters?
I will not be the
Yeah, feel better soon, dude. Butters is trans and in denial. You see how Epic fucked up their mega sale. I saw how Epic took down Borderlands 3 as a pre-order. I guess the pressure worked out, eh? Soul and tonsil in a back hole. Dude, get those tonsils taken out. Like, fuck. They put games on sale without contacting developers. Send me a link to that, Dynasty Star. PM me that shit. We stomped him.
He's a man grown, but still a boy within.
Damn, old lady.
Be a dear, Hannet, and have Linda carry the poor fool within.
Yeah.
He'll be catching his death of cold lying out in the snow like a log.
I know video, of course. I know who Arch Warhammer is, but I don't watch his videos. I hang out with him. We play games together, but I don't really watch his videos, unfortunately. Send me his video, though. PM it to me then, because I'm not going to see it otherwise.
How dost thou knowest my name? That's what you want to ask, isn't it?
It's because you're a seer and you can see the future.
I'm a seer, remember?
Yep.
Then thou art an orc.
I'm sure, Butters.
Truly, thou
You
will
fucking
be able to
slob.
help.
Did you talk to Sargon again after the event?
Nonsense is all it is.
Or was that the only time you talked to him? And actually, was that the first time you've ever spoken to him before? Or have you like seen him at other events or the other locations?
Poppycock?
Well, at the pub he went to. Oh, cool. Did he remember you or recognize you?
A hunter from the woodlands who communes with the beasts. Not a common sight in these parts. The only one who might fit that description is that hobbledehoy, Xanta.
Hobbledehoy.
Him or his prentice, Hannet of the Darkwood. Your age, your snow leopard, your garb. The trick is to say what you know, and nothing more, and let the gullible fill in the details.
So you're actually just like a Miss Cleo then, Susanna. All right.
That's all Susanna's famous all-seeing eye is, in the
Wait,
end.
did you actually call him out for making shitty D&D?
Well, disappointed to learn I'm just a fraud?
And it's like, whatever.
Contrary, now I know I can trust thee. If thou speakest the truth about this, then...
Ha 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 ha. All right, let's get this underway. I'm sure there's a dungeon I gotta go road out.
But first, let's go inside, shall we?
it seemeth that would be for the best.
What did he say to that, Butters?
Oh, well, well. That young master of yours has managed to get himself into a right mess, hasn't
He conceded entirely. He's like, yeah, I know. We're just fucking around. Well, Butters, I think you might have missed my reveal yesterday. I think D&D is done. The island basically killed the campaign. And I wouldn't mind going back to it, but V doesn't want to go back to it, and Arch doesn't want to go back to it. And Sargon doesn't have time to DM anymore. So, in a few weeks, we're starting a new campaign with Arch as DM, and Sargon's going to play it. It'll be Arch as DM, me, V, Sargon, and maybe Rags. I think Uzlu wants out, but maybe Rags. And we're going to be playing a Vampire the Masquerade campaign.
There is one way.
In truth.
Freaking abysmal. Which edition?
Truth?
I'm going to try to
that's
convince
word.
him not 5th edition
Yes,
of
I did
Vampire,
first,
because
remember?
just like 5th edition of D&D, 5th edition of Vampire sucks.
If there is the slightest chance of lifting that curse, I will trust whomever I need to.
Unfortunately, no more Tropico,
Milady?
even though I really liked it.
Gods take my eyes if that fool hasn't raised a strong and brave young woman. I'd scarce believe it if you weren't standing here in front.
Well,
I learned from his example. The good and the bad.
Vampire 5th edition really just simplified everything to the point that like half the clans were fucking gone. A lot of the skills were just made really simple. It just turned into a shitty, neutered version of the original game.
Is that so?
It's possible, Butters, yeah. I told Arch, like Arch, okay,
Imagine
Arch's
that.
plan is that the
But
campaign is going to
world's
be,
full of wonders at that. Isn't that so, my dear?
Arch's plan is that the campaign is going to be during World War II, and we're playing as vampires on the side of the Germans. We're German soldiers who are also vampires. And I told him, I'm going to play as a lolly Toreador. For those of you who don't know, Toreador vampires are like the exceptionally beautiful vampires that have the powers to make everyone be attracted to them. So, I'm gonna be a fucking lolly Toreador and turn everyone around me into a pedophile. Yeah, they're also degenerates, yeah.
But about the curse.
Well, I was a giant fat black man the first time. I might as well just go for the complete opposite of that this time around, eh?
I am prepared for any trial.
Butters, we played Vampire the Masquerade on PC. On this show, in fact, Naomi played as a Tremere, which is like the blood mage. You're gonna play as V when he plays any female character. It wasn't V like a horn dog when during Cyberpunk.
And that is to slay the beast that wrought the curse.
Jesus, Dancer, that sucks. Okay, slay the beast that wrought the curse. No problem, let's do it.
Stay, child. I'm not.
Can I join
finished
in and
yet.
be an SJW Bruja? Transfer people. You can't play Malkavian as your first time for Bloodlines. You just can't. You just can't. Because you need to know the story. Like for the Malkavian, frankly, the Malkavian and Nosferatu playthroughs of Bloodlines, you have to have played the game as somebody else first to really appreciate them.
Did Xanta forget to teach you patience?
Mine apologies.
If you try to fight the beast as you are, you'll
Why is the
only
hotel
meet the same
scarier as a
fate your
Malkavian?
master.
Like,
And
what changes
good will
about
you
it?
be to him then?
But I'm...
What you must do
Let's
first
get through
is
this.
find the meat. Tell
Ward
me,
yourself
dear,
against
have
rallies
you
lethal
heard of a
power.
plant
The
called
Herb of
oak?
Grace. Okay, well, let's go find some Herb of Grace.
Never.
More things happen, more jump scares.
Long ago, there was a beast in these. Folks here soon learned that Herb of Grace could ward off the map. I reckon it should be effective against Red Eye as well. Herb of Grace grows in a forest so thick there are few ways in. I'll send a Layak ahead to show you. But know that the forest is a peril.
Alright, that's what we'll
You
do.
want to prepare
We'll
well.
go collect some Herb of Grace.
I shall.
Pride trying the game unpatched. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Ironcaster, Olbrich was my main guy. And Olbrich is fucking overpowered as shit in this game.
Thank thee, my lady.
And anybody that you give the job secondary class, the warrior secondary
My
class
pleasure,
to,
dear.
also becomes overpowered.
In a
Dice
strange
Star,
way,
because
that
BitChute
Xanta boy
BitChute
was
will
like a
not
son to me.
upload it unless
Very
it's already live on
one,
YouTube, because it
but
pulls
a
it from
son
YouTube.
all the same. With you being his prentice, it rather makes you my grandchild now. And what kind of a grandmother would I be if I refused to lend you a helping hand?
Haha!
Master and I are...
Most intriguing.
Oh. Oh, Cyrus knows something about... Cyrus knows something about her. Okay, so... So, one thing I really don't like about this game, one thing I really do not like about this game, is that characters like this, once I'm done with Hennet's quest here in the town, she just disappears. Her house just stays empty. Every character that is unique to a person's ongoing mission only spawns in once you've decided to accept the mission. And as soon as you complete it, they vanish. She's not like hanging out in here otherwise. It's kind of bullshit. Yeah, Butters. Fuck that. Yeah, my plan is to frankly have everybody learn every single class, so they're all doing them. They're all just doing them. And I'm just basically switching out every time we need. Let's see now. There's the pub. I just switch out for my lowest level guys anytime they come around. Change party. Yeah, see? This is a decent team here. Because of my lowest level guys. And they need some leveling up. Let's take a snooze. The Star Wars tabletop system from FFG has a similar experience and skill system to Worlds of Darkness and Vampire. Oh. See, I've never really been into tabletop, and I got the offer to join Sargon's game out of fucking nowhere. I hadn't spoken to Sargon in years, you know? And all of a sudden he just PMs me, and he's like, yo, you want to play? I was like, okay, cool. Really? Okay. Blood-Soaked Goat. This game has like triple the dialogue from like the original Final Fantasies, and it's really over dialogued. You know, it's really over dialogued. Graphics are good. Battle system is perfect. It has all the great old stuff from old RPGs, but
Faring well?
whatever. I'm just gonna go through. But there's just too much dialogue. You just A through it because like who fucking cares? There's too much. Oh. Brr. I'd love to be able to see.
Let us fight with honor.
What next?
Sargon hasn't really done much promoting of my videos. He's mentioned me a few times at like the ends of his videos, like once in a while, and I appreciate it. But the only big promotion was when I did a guest video on his channel. Oh, okay, so let's stomp these guys.
I'm ready.
What is the logic? Nothing will quiet the storm. No,
Ba-dum-bum. Ask Sargon to show for you so you can get the Minecraft server sooner.
Letting the hunt.
Sargon's very busy right now. I'm not going to bother him. Like honestly, we're all just kind of leaving him alone until the end of the month because he's not in the private chat anymore. He's out and about, man. He's doing his thing. I don't blame him. Got shit to do.
What next?
These nuts. The squirrel has a skill called These Nuts. Will I ever run for political office? Probably not.
The battle is true.
Can you fucking imagine?
I am ready.
Like, I am very certain that I have said worse things than Sargon on the internet.
Sorcery.
what is the logical?
That's what Sargon said, lol. Yeah, but look at who I am. Jesus Christ, Primrose, you fucking... Or sorry, Hennet. You got stomped, dude.
No,
Yeah, fair enough, Butters.
I grow strong.
Like, if Arch's campaign doesn't get off the ground, I will need to find a new campaign eventually. Do I have... Yeah, I can first aid. Oh, this is backwards. Oops. What's up, Dad? Come play RuneScape with me. I'm not a dad.
May I have this dance?
The battle is truly joy.
Let's see what I can do here. Might be shit out of luck, in fact. These guys are so tough.
I am ready.
Look at this, I'm already fucking dead.
Lightning, done my duty.
Yeah, Real John, I think Sargon's D&D is done. I think it's over, unfortunately.
Great inferno to scorch the land.
We're gonna start a new campaign, but but Crusaders is done. I'm pretty sure. Wow, I just can't fucking fight these. I can't break them in time.
How about you?
I gotta go back.
Let us fight with honor. The battle is
Yeah, Butters, that's basically the situation. He had time a year ago. Doesn't have time now. Dynastar, we just started an Angry Aztec. Dom just walked there during the pre-show. There's a Pokemon tabletop. Hey, coffee powered? Dude, I'm totally coffee powered too. Guys. I had 2 cups of coffee today. Don't tell Naomi. It's a secret. I'll get in trouble. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some serious reorganization of my team right now. Unless I just grind, which I don't want to do. Thanks. Okay, change party. Fine. I'm taking off everyone's secondary job and all their decent equipment because my team needs to be like fucking ready to go in hard. So change party. I need Ophelia. Okay, we're set. Okay. I'm choosing my lowest level characters because I do need the experience. But I'm giving them the best possible jobs that I can. I'm gonna try not to overlap. We're gonna do this properly. So let's put you back to neutral as well. What are you? Hunter. Put you back to warrior. Put you back to scholar. Put you back to dancer. Okay. Fuck off, Sakachi. Thanks. Okay, so we definitely need a second warrior. And I should give it to somebody who doesn't have... who's already kind of... like, the weakest member of the team is straight up Primrose. So if I give her the warrior class, which is the strongest class, it might actually make her useful on the team. And he should also be... we should also have at least one cleric. He should be... maybe an apothecary. That's not a bad combination, because apothecaries are pretty physically bulky. Fuck off, Sakachi. Apothecaries are pretty physically bulky. And he's a bit of a wimp, so that might be okay. A thief is not bad. She could be cleric, though. What is Ulbrich mastered? He's mastered a bunch of different fucking things. Like he's a powerhouse, Ulbrich. I don't want him to be my healer. So maybe I'll make him I don't know. Maybe I'll make him the thief. And maybe I'll make her the cleric. Okay, this is like an okay situation. Let's learn some skills. And same with you. Learn heal more. That's the most important one. And revive's pretty important too. Vivify, very good. Stout wall? No, cross strike. Okay. I can afford most of these skills this time. Okay. Fucking I'm just okay, incidental attack. Unknown damage. That's not really that interesting. Okay, I think. Okay, whatever. That's set pretty well. A prequel to Bad Rats. Summon Strength is pretty good. Eye for an Eye is very good. Second Serving's very good. What's Patience? Okay, yeah, that's Second Wind's good for a healer. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to set this up because I don't feel like fucking dying anymore, you know? I keep getting stomped into the ground whenever I play this game. Strength. I think inner strength. No, saving grace. You can't even seduce Tally in this game. Wait, what are you talking about, Butters? Let me take a look here. Dev liking Bad Rats isn't completely barred from running for office. Yeah, fuck off. That's not the truth, and you know it. Okay, that's pretty much set. Let's do the equipment. Gideon's dagger. Very good. Warhammer. Graviton Axe. Snipe saber's pretty good. And Muggle spear, or Miguel spear, not Mughal. Miguel. Okay, that's not bad. All things considered. You know, if we were gonna be set for a shitty dungeon, that's the best I can set us. So we're all healed up? No, we're not. I'll go to the inn. What's wrong with defending the game, butters? Hee. All right. Let me hit up the washroom, guys, and I'll return and we'll do this shit. We'll die in the dungeon, I guess.